AMFishers, I'm Bill Georgopoulos, the host of the AMFisH fishing blog series. A little blog here today on ambush points and fishing a shoreline. So you can probably see here I've got a bunch of reeds and weeds on the shoreline. And I'm actually sight fishing. I probably won't be able to catch this on camera, which is why I have it stationary there. But I'm actually looking for ambush points. What I mean by ambush points is a little indent in where the weeds are, and then a clump of weeds around that, or maybe a log. This is a great way to do a little sight fishing, polarized glasses, and just look for those key areas. In front of me, I'm probably in about 4 to 5 feet of water, and I'm actually bumping my spinnerbait and working it right between these weeds in front of me that are barely underneath the surface of the water. But ambush point fishing is very productive. I've probably been out here maybe shy of an hour, and I've caught 2 really nice bass that were well over 3.5 to 4 pounds, and probably another, I'm going to say 15 to 20 in the 1 pound, 2 pound range. And it's just strictly by ambush fishing, looking for those spots. Again, right out here, again, I won't be able to get on camera. There's a nice little rock ridge, and there's a couple of branches sticking out. So I'm going to look to cast near that and just work it really slow and try and actually bump it off that stick, or bump it off the log, or bump it off the clump of weeds. It's a very effective way to get strikes. Bait fish are swimming through the weeds, reeds. They're hovering in between structure like branches, twigs, little trees underneath the surface of the water, and they're going to make contact with them as well. But sometimes that ambush point where you're looking at it, and right here I'm just coming through some weeds, so I'm going to tap through the weeds, tap again through the weeds, pause it a little bit. Anything that looks out of the ordinary that may trigger a fish that's stationary and actually not ready to strike. But all of a sudden now you provoke them to strike because you're actually bumping something and making a lot more noise with your bait. It could imitate an injured bait fish as well. So it's a great little strategy to produce fish. Like I said, I've done this whole shoreline here. I've probably been on the water close to an hour-ish, and I'm looking for all the ambush points. I'm going to keep working this shoreline further till it ends over here, and I'm going to go back up. There's no way you can actually cast into every ambush point on one drift. So I'll work this multiple times. Like I said, I've pulled out quite a few bass, and it's a great little strategy. Get yourself a pair of polarized glasses and look for ambush points. There's a great one right here in front of me. Let's see if I can get it on camera. But right through here, I've got a little channel in the weeds over here, and another little opening in the weeds over there. And that's where the ambush points. You're going to want to look for key areas that could be holding fish. And just work your bait through there fairly quick. Bump into, like I said, bump into structure. Do a few pauses, maybe even bump into the weeds and try and pull it through those weeds. So consider some practice when it comes to ambush fishing, and look at those spots and try and locate those spots on the water. You will have productive days, because that's where the fish are going to be. They're going to be waiting for that easy meal just to pop out, grab something, and satisfy their hunger. So thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next time.